Hey guys, good afternoon. It's about 1:15. We are here picking up groceries at HEB. We're doing the grocery pickup here because I needed a lot. And honestly, let me tell you kind of a comparison if you have an HEB and a Walmart. So I've always done Walmart grocery pickup. It's always been super easy. Their app is very user-friendly, works quickly. Never really had a problem. The one time I had a problem was this last time that they forgot several things from the order, but out of all my orders, that's the only time I've had a problem. This we placed last night because Andres isn't driving, he's not picking up anything, and I just honestly didn't want to be bothered. We were supposed to go grocery shopping on Thursday and we didn't, and I just didn't want to be bothered with me doing it by myself. So grocery pickup is the way to go. So first off, HEB charges $4.95. Now if you do it the next day, they do give you that money back, I noticed in the ticket price. And if you don't do it next day, it's $4.95. Their website, because it's done like through their app, but it takes you to their website, it was a lot slower, a lot harder to work with. Finding things on it was a lot more difficult. I didn't find it personally as user-friendly as the Walmart app. The one thing I did like about it though is it lets you use coupons, and it actually prompts you. So it does say not all the coupons available in store are available online, but let's say, for instance, cereal. I added Honey Nut Cheerios to my cart and it told me, like, it prompted a coupon. If I added another one, I would get $1 off, and I was adding them anyway, so it gave me money off. So that was kind of cool. But everything is 3% more expensive for HEB grocery pickup than it is in store. So we spent $252 and some change. So you figured we paid an additional $7.50 for this anyway. What, baby? And then if you pay the $4.95 on top of that, go ahead. Oh, okay. And so, you know, give and take. I personally like HEB's groceries much better than Walmart. Their produce, their vegetables, their everything I enjoy more. I find their prices a lot more competitive, cheaper, and their coupons are great. I mean, you guys have seen my hauls before over on my main channel. Like, you can't beat it. But overall, I'd say for the usability, Walmart is actually better. I don't know. This was my first experience with HEB, and it took me last night about 2.5 hours to place my $252 grocery haul. And I was, by the end of it, very irritated because I was like, I felt done. So anyway, that's just my thoughts on HEB versus Walmart. They did substitute one of my things, and I like the fact that they called me. I didn't have to show up. So we'll see if we end up getting all of our groceries, if they pick good stuff for us. I'll kind of have to base it on that. I would order again because I like the idea of curbside pickup, that you don't have to like get out of your car, especially in situations like this, and especially because our weather has been really cold. Today it's starting to warm up just a little bit. It's in the 60s and it's supposed to get a little warmer throughout the night, and then we're supposed to go back to 70s and 80s tomorrow through Wednesday and then get another cold front. But yesterday was blistering cold and like winter time, and if you watch my Color Street live, I talked about it. I know, I see it. It just feels like, oh, like bone-chillingly cold. So I like it in that aspect. I love grocery shopping, but we needed so much. I mean, it's already the 12th of October. Is that today's date? Yeah. And I needed so many things. I'm sure that I left some stuff out because I had to like search different things versus having categories for them. So I'm sure I left some stuff out. Like, there's like a few things that we already talked about that I know didn't make it into the cart, but you know, it is what it is at this point. So anyway, over the two, I probably wouldn't place two things. I probably wouldn't place such a large order online for grocery pickup again, because I would feel obligated to use HEB because I like their groceries better. But I do feel like for smaller orders, Walmart is a lot easier and quicker to use, and they don't charge anything even for the same day. No, we're waiting for our groceries, baby. So that's what we're doing this morning. It was super cold. We were at the Girl Scout event and it was very, very cold. I should have brought a hat and gloves. Like, that's how cold it was. I'm realizing putting this hoodie on that my belly, it doesn't fit over my belly really. So I looked crazy. I am wearing jeans, like actual jeans that Nin gave me that are stretchy, and they're a couple sizes too big. So I'm able to like pull them up. They go up here as if they were maternity. Luckily I didn't look crazy, but the sweater is legitimately too short for me. So I'm just gonna have to suck it up with open sweaters for the next, I don't know, 7 weeks or so. So we'll see. And when I get home, we have to put everything away. I'll film a grocery haul, put everything away, and then study, and I need to take my test at some point tonight. Oh look, that's a very full cart. Is she coming to my side?
No, yes, that's
Hi, for Andre?
Yes.
Awesome. And were you notified about the sub or short?
Yes.
Okay. Those are for you.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, my Wi-Fi signal is horrible out
Oh,
here.
that's okay.
We've moved it like 3 times and it doesn't make a difference. Okay, everything in the very back?
Yes,
Okay.
please. Thank you.
You'll sign that. Thank you.
Thank you. They gave us free cookies. The Nutty Blondie cookie. Yeah, I'll share.
I can't have it. I guess it was you. Okay, Daddy?
Are you gonna share with me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Hopefully everything comes out okay, because I didn't even see what the final total was. It was 252 last night, but like after they weigh everything, let's see. Also, I haven't posted a vlog in the last few days. It's been a kind of emotionally tough for me the last few days for various reasons. And the rest of the surgery went well. He's recovering now, which is probably going to be a harder recovery than we anticipated, and he's going to have to take a little bit of time off. He had an abscess from not infection, allergic reaction to part of the sutures that were used on his hernia, and so when the doctor opened him up, he had to lance the abscess and clean out everything, and he had to pull the one suture from that part, and that in turn opened the hernia back up, and so he essentially had another hernia repair, which is crazy. And he put sutures that were not as strong as the first time, but so he's at higher risk of having another hernia. The whole thing is just, it's just been a little.
Please, Mommy.
What, baby?
Hold it.
Hold what?
The cookies.
The cookies.
Yeah, I want one.
You can hold it, don't open it, okay?
Okay, I like them.
You like cookies.
Don't break them either.
Ended up being 253.52 after they weighed everything out. So not bad. I mean, we have not got groceries. Initially I was going to do shelf timber in October, but honestly, when you see how bare all of our stuff is, we literally have eaten everything that we could eat. We have no food. We're struggling the last few days to figure out what to eat. No breakfast stuff, no milk, no bread, no eggs, no
Feed us.
literally, like, we have nothing at the house. So hopefully this will work. But anyway, go check out the grocery haul and the fridge, pantry, freezer update on my other channel. We're gonna head home and get the rest of our day started.
I got super muscle.
Good job.
I got my super muscle. Look, Mommy.
Come, super
I know, go.
Come here, super muscle.
I got super muscle.
Okay, just got done filming the grocery haul. That'll be up on my main channel. It may even be up by the time you guys see this, because I'm kind of behind on daily vlogs. Now I gotta put it all away. I'm feeling very tired and kind of run down, and out of breath and I feel like I need a nap, but I have absolutely got to finish studying and take my test. So that is what the rest of my day is going to look like.
Please, Mommy, do it. Turn around. Yeah.
You're gonna say goodnight, see you tomorrow?
Good night, tomorrow. Boop.
Oh my gosh, why are you jumping all over the place?
Sorry. Sissy. Good night, tomorrow. Boop.
Me too.
Emmy. Good night, tomorrow. Boop. Good night, tomorrow. Boop.
You didn't even get her head, Mama. You cut her head off.
Good night, tomorrow. Good night, see you tomorrow. Boop.
Okay, I realized by the time you guys are seeing this, it's already early into the week because I'm behind on vlogs, and I will probably stay behind the rest of the week because I don't work again until Saturday. And today's the 12th, and I just uploaded October 8th, but I don't have 9, 10, I don't have 10 or 11, so maybe I'll catch up, I don't know. But so I've got a lot of messages, Instagram mostly, but Facebook as well, wondering where I've been at. You can probably hear Andres snoring downstairs. He can't sleep in the bed completely. He has to still, well, he just had a surgery yesterday, but he has to sleep slightly elevated because it puts too much pressure on his abdomen, so he's snoring away on the couch. But people have been wondering where I've been, what's going on, how I'm feeling. So honestly, the last couple of days have been really emotionally draining for me. I don't know if it's just, I mean, I know it's part hormonal from being pregnant, but not just that, I just feel like in general a little overwhelmed, and I don't know why. There's really no reason. I mean, I always have a lot on my plate, but it's never unbearable. So I don't know. I don't really know. I think it was just like a combination of knowing I had a test this week, putting off studying to the last minute, having stuff to do all week, like the girls having to go to my mom's house a couple times this week, and just Andres' surgery. And then Thursday I kind of had a bad day at work, and I just, the whole week was just a little overwhelming for me. And sometimes instead of being, you know, negative all the time, which I realize, like, I come on here and I vent quite a bit to you guys, but instead of being negative, I try just to like kind of pull back from the situation and not put myself in something that is going to make me feel worse. But I don't even know that that makes sense, because you guys don't make me feel worse. YouTube doesn't make me feel worse. It's just sometimes I just don't, I internalize a lot. That's just the kind of person that I am, and I don't, a lot of times when I internalize however I'm feeling, it shows in my personality. And most people in my everyday life would be able to say, like, what's wrong with you? And if I'm like, nothing, I'm fine, they're like, no, what's wrong with you? You're not yourself. I don't want to portray that in a YouTube video, you know, especially when we're all here to have fun. Like, yes, you're here to see somebody else's life and to relate to them, and we all have days like that where we feel off and just not ourselves, or we're a little stressed or overwhelmed or whatever the case may be. So I realize that's relatable for a lot of you guys, but I don't always like to come on here and be that way. It's hard to be vulnerable to thousands and thousands of people all over the world. So anyway, that's where I've been. I just took a little mental break. Like I said, it's just the whole week in general kind of felt stressful and a little overwhelming to me. I always put too much on my plate at once, and figuratively and physically, and I got too much in my head this week. So I'm feeling a lot better. I think the stress of like his surgery, now that he's in recovery, and now we just have to worry about getting him recovered and not going through this again. And I think now that that's over, that makes me feel better. I took my test. It's 10:30 p.m. I just got done editing the vlog because I haven't uploaded a vlog in 2 days. I just took my test and I feel really good about it, considering I waited to the very last minute to cram pretty much everything in. and the test is due at 11:59 p.m. and I just finished it about an hour ago. Yeah, that tells you something. So this next week I have another test. I have 2 more tests. I have a test that's coming Friday and I have a test the following Friday. So the next 2 weeks are going to be a little hectic as well. And then I have a week off and I start a new class right before I deliver this baby girl. So it's going to go by quick. I know it is, but I feel a lot better now having groceries, that we went and picked up groceries. I just feel a little more like myself. Like for literally the last week, we've been scrounging on whatever we have or eating out, and I hate doing both of those things. I hate it. So like I said, today I just feel back to a little bit more like myself, and I think this week will be great. I'll get to run errands, and since I don't work until Saturday, and I don't even know if Andres is going to go back to work on Thursday, we'll kind of just have the week to rest and relax a little bit. I get to study ahead of time for my next test. The next one is just like a little short test, but still. So that's where I've been. Thank you guys for being patient. I know I get all kinds of messages worrying about us, whether something happened with his surgery or something happened with me. I was live on a live Color Street sale on Friday. Yesterday for me, but I don't know when you guys will see this vlog, so Friday for you guys. And so I did kind of update everyone there, but it was just a quick little hour live, so I really didn't talk too much into everything, but we are doing okay. Just taking it one day at a time. Hopefully the healing continues and everything continues to go right. I feel like the house is starting to get back to normal, as far as like we had stuff everywhere for the longest time, and now I finally feel like we're starting to get the clutter out of the house and, you know, things like that. So anyway, thank you guys for being patient. I really appreciate it. I know you always know I will come back. I love YouTube. I wish I could do it full time. I wish it was something I could dedicate my time to 100%. Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury all the time. And so I appreciate those of you that have stuck around all these years and wait patiently and worry about us and all that good stuff. So hopefully you go back to regularly scheduled vlogs and you're enjoying them. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go watch a show with my Hinny Binny downstairs. Well, I'm probably going to wake him up to watch a show and maybe have a little snack. We have some apples, a whole bunch of apples, because they were on sale for 97 cents for a 3-pound bag, which is amazing. And so I have a whole bunch of apples and some caramel dipping sauce that is calling my name. So I'll probably have that for a snack, watch a show, and sleep in tomorrow, which is going to feel great. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's vlog, and we'll see you mañana.